Hi guys, I'm Ryan. I interned at Leading Cities and I go to UNH. I just wanted to start off before I do my speech. I want to say thank you to Fana because I was actually on the verge of transferring before I heard about this organization through her. So thank you, Fana. Ice cream sandwiches. It sounds funny, but when I think of Leading Cities, my internship site, I think of ice cream sandwiches. I remember on my first day, I was overwhelmed with anxiety. Our office was on the 15th floor of a tower in downtown Boston, and on the elevator up, my hands were trembling with nervousness. The peaceful elevator music clashed with my loud mind. After what felt like days, the doors opened, and I glanced up, and my mind went blank. There in front of me was a man with a big smile, and his hand reached out. Hi, I'm Mike. The moment I met him, I was at ease. One of the first things he told me was that at his company, everyone was the CEO of their own project. Immediately, I felt a sense of purpose. After shaking hands, he gave me a tour of the place. What stood out to me was the kitchen. He pointed at each cabinet, one by one, all labeled. One said chips, one said cereal, and one said fruit. I stayed away from the fruit one. There was everything. And considering I only knew how to make chicken nuggets at home, it felt like heaven. This is incredible, I said to Mike. This is all for us? He smiled and nodded, remaining professional while I was like a kid at a candy store. After reviewing the cabinets, I followed Mike to the fridge where he proceeded to open the freezer door to reveal stacks of ice cream sandwiches. As if it couldn't have gotten any better. From that day forward, we treated ourselves to ice cream sandwiches nearly every day. After a long day of work, when the clock read 4, we looked at each other. Ice cream sandwich time? We each knew. This simple connection is what made me feel so comfortable at Leading Cities and working with Mike. Mike challenged me not only through my projects, but through self-discovery. He guided me to see what I was truly passionate about, and he emphasized that we should never limit ourselves. If you could do anything in the world, what would you do? I told him I didn't know. Then he asked if a genie would grant me one wish, what would it be? I told him I would wish to end world poverty. That's the right thing to wish for, right? Then he said, is that really what Ryan wants? How about this? In 20 years, what do you want to be remembered for? I thought about it, and a week later, I told him I want to experience the world by traveling. I want to be able to support my family, and I want to live a life that isn't 9 to 5. I sat in front of him with a smile, content with my answers. They were meaningful. Mike responded, Ryan, 95% of the world would say something along the lines of what you just said. My smile faded, but I realized he was right. He told me to think of the unachievable, to shoot for the stars but land on the moon. I told him I wanted to save the world's natural beauty, all the recreational land of the world, lakes, ski resorts, trails, all of it. He said, is this you? I could feel my face light up as I talked about growing up on a lake, skiing throughout the winters with my best friends, and exploring trail systems during the summers. This was me. Mike emphasized that I use this passion as my North Star. People spend their lives looking for their North Star and working jobs that don't align with their passion. He told me if I should remember anything, it should be that I should always strive to follow my North Star. Mike challenged me professionally and personally. He's not just my mentor, but my best friend. And he's an avid ice cream sandwich lover, just like myself. And for that, anytime I see an ice cream sandwich, I will think of our friendship, how thankful I am, and to always strive for the unachievable.